Good afternoon and welcome to Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground, home of cricket here in Hong Kong. It's finals day of the Hong Kong Women's T20I series. The two top teams, Thailand and Namibia, out in the middle for the toss. We've got both captains with us, plus match referee Gandhi. It's a Thailand home game. Thailand will toss and Namibia to call.
Tails is the call.
Tails is the call.
Heads.
Heads is it. Thailand has won the toss. Naramat, what have you decided to do?
We decided to bat first.
Okay, so just confirming, Thailand are batting first. The decision to bat first, you thought this is a good plan?
Yeah, because I think this is a good wicket to bat first. Yeah, for the second inning, it might be low bow, I think. Yeah, that's why we decided to bat first. Yeah.
Now, you made some changes when you played China in the previous game. You're back in the side, obviously. Any others coming back in?
Yeah, we have the three change. We go with the same second team that we play. Yeah.
Okay, so the full-strength Thailand side is going to turn up for the final, of course. Well, good luck to you, Chai, the captain of Thailand. Sonay Vipman, the captain from Namibia, will have a quick chat. Lost the toss. Are you happy to have a bowl first, or would you like to have batted?
We're happy to have a ball first. If we won the toss, we would have chosen to bowl anyways.
So that's the plan? You want to attack Thailand as quick as possible with the ball?
Yes, we want to go hard and aggressive, restrict them for an underpass score, and then chase it down.
Now, yesterday you had the full-strength side, but you brought one player in. Is it the same side as you played against Hong Kong, or some changes?
We have some changes. Unfortunately, due to work responsibilities, Irene had to leave home last night, and then Naomi Benjamin is in her place, and then, yeah, that's our team.
Okay, so good luck today. And also, we just want to quickly wish the wicketkeeper, Mersley, this is her 50th Women's T20I game, so she'll be out of the middle with the gloves on. Good luck to Namibia, and we'll have a quick look at the pitch. We've changed pitches today from this morning. We played on that pitch over there. This morning's final between Hong Kong, China, Namibia and Thailand. Back on this pitch, but it's not the same pitch as Wednesday and Thursday. It's very green, grassy, not a lot of cracks. It's not that dry as Chai Wai said from Thailand. She's expecting it to stay a little low in the second innings. That's why they wanted to bat first. But Namibia, they were happy to have a bowl first. It's going to be a cracking game live from 2 p.m. here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. A very good afternoon wherever you're watching around the world on Bilibili, ICC.TV, Cricket Hong Kong, China, YouTube or Stick Sports. Aaron Bush with you for the big final of the Hong Kong Women's T20I Series, Namibia versus Thailand. We're going to go and have a look. If you're just joining us, we did the toss back at 1:30 p.m. and we'll just give you a quick replay of what happened there. It's finals day of the Hong Kong Women's T20I Series. The two top teams, Thailand and Namibia, out in the middle for the toss. We've got both captains with us, plus match referee Gandhi. It's a Thailand home game. Thailand will toss and Namibia to call.
Tails is the call.
Tails is the call. Heads
Thailand
is it. Thailand has won the toss. Naramal, what have you decided to do?
We decided to bat first.
Okay, so just confirming Thailand are batting first. Winning the toss, the undefeated side in the competition and have elected to bat. Now, the pitch we're using today, it's not the pitch we used this morning for the third versus fourth final of Hong Kong, China versus China. So it's a brand new pitch and we're not sure what's going to go. It's green. I was out there in the middle. We had a look. Not many cracks. Could be a good batting surface, but the seamers for Namibia will be out in force. And also, as we mentioned at the toss, a very happy 50th Women's T20I for Namibia player and wicketkeeper Merzali Garasis, celebrating 50 games for Namibia. They'll be out in the middle shortly. She'll be out with the gloves on. We'll do the teams. And there's been a few changes, with a couple of the big names coming back in that didn't play against China for Thailand, including the captain, Nuramal Chaiwai. Nadia Buchatam also back into the side, and Sunita. And also the regulars, Nanapat, Apasara, Chinita, the speedster. Panita Maya coming off of Michelle yesterday. Michelle Pfeiffer getting the first Pfeiffer of the tournament. Anicha, who's right at the top of the bowling stats, 7 wickets out of just 2 games. Sulapon Laumi, who's just been a run-out machine, just running people out left, right and centre. Tapacha, who was the captain yesterday, and Suanan in the side today. For Namibia, as we talk to the captain out of the middle, Sune Wittmann, into the team as well. Naomi Benjamin having to replace Irene Van Ziel, who had to leave for work duties. The two Montelier sisters of Mekalei and Wilka in the side. Saima, who came into the side yesterday against Hong Kong, keeps her spot. Sylvia Shahepo, Harasta Deargart, Kayleen Green, player of the match yesterday against Hong Kong. Adele Van Ziel, who will open the batting likely with Sune Wittmann. Yasmin Khan rounds out the playing 11 for Namibia today. Both very strong sides. Thailand, 13th ranked team in the world. Namibia, 17th. Thailand getting the win in that first encounter between Namibia and Thailand. So Namibia looking for some revenge and Thailand looking to go 4 straight in the tournament and take the championship. We'll find out in a little over 40, well, about 40 overs time. We're expecting an absolute blockbuster of a final here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. And the Namibia team coming out of the huddle over in their dugout, ready to head out as we're 5 minutes away. Should see the umpires heading out to the middle shortly as well. Have a look at that result of game 1. It was the first game of the Hong Kong Women's T20I Series, Namibia versus Thailand. Namibia batting first, putting on 94. This pitch we're using today is that same pitch we used on day 1, but it's been reconditioned. It doesn't look the same as it did back then. 94 for 7 for Namibia. And the thought was that with maybe 10 or so runs short, Thailand chasing it down, 95 for 4 in 18. So they won by 6 wickets, their first win of the tournament, and went on to win 2 more to go top of the table, make it straight into the final. Namibia yesterday having to beat Hong Kong, China to make it in and go 2-1. So the revenge option is there for Namibia, but Thailand, of course, wanting to go clean sweep. Player of the match in that first game was the captain for Thailand, who we talked to out of the middle, Narimal Chaiwai, with the 31 not out. We're going to see some good runs. The big hitting Sune Wittmann, of course, with the bat, topping right up the top of the table for the stats in batting. But for bowling, we want to quickly touch on that, and we'll touch on it throughout the broadcast today. Onitsha Kanchampu from Thailand just played 2 games, 7 wickets, including a 4 for 16. So every time she gets the ball in hand, takes wickets. In the batting, pull that one up, and at the top it's 2 Hong Kongers, but they've finished, and they finished 3rd at the game this morning. But the next one, top of the table, Sune Wittmann, the captain of Namibia, scored 87 runs, including a high score of 48. And right behind her, the other captain, Narimal Chaiwai, he scored 68 runs so far with a top of 37. Namibia running out onto the ground as the umpires also come out onto the ground. There's Namibia, and in the nest in blue, the 2 umpires today, Tabarak Dar and Ramasamy Venkatesh, both from Hong Kong, with 3rd umpire Yo-Yo from China. There's the 50 gamer on screen. Merzali Garasis just fading off screen as we follow Tabarak across. Namibia out nice and early. Heading out to the middle for Thailand to open the batting. Nadia Butchatam back in the side today. And the wicketkeeper, Nanapat, will join her. Number 5 going to the non-strikers end. Nadia Butchatam will be on strike, number 7. Looks like opening the bowling from the Victoria Harbour end for Namibia today, Wilka Mtile. We've talked to the Thai side a number of times over the competition, and they're not noted for going boundaries all the time, but what they do is run really hard between the wickets, putting on 1s, 2s and 3s, and with the odd boundary here and there, managed to get the runs up required each time. Moments away from the start of the final of the Hong Kong Women's T20I series for 2024. Umpire Tabarak Dar looks at his watch. Walker ready with ball in hand. 2 outside the circle, both deep behind square and point. The 3rd fine leg on the ropes. Got a square leg, mid-wicket, mid-on, mid-off, cover, extra cover and point. Just waiting for it to tick over to 2 p.m. local time here in Hong Kong. Get this one underway. Live from Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground, umpire Tabarak Dar is ready. The school bell rings for 2 p.m. It's game time here in Hong Kong. Matile to Butchatam. And a leg by to get the runs underway for Thailand. And it'll bring Nanapat on strike. Left-right combination. Couple of changes. They move across, keep the same field set. Bringing that cover and extra cover across onto the offside. Edge, it's got to be. It is. The first wicket falls for Thailand after the second delivery. Nunapat gone for a golden duck. Thailand 1 for 1. What a way to celebrate your 50th Women's T20I, taking a catch off the second delivery. Mersely Garassis easily gloves it. Montille gets the breakthrough. And the big wicket of Nunapat gone for a golden duck. Bringing Apasara out very early at number 3. Just 2 balls in. And that's got Namibia fired up. Crowds rolling in to Ting Kwong Road. Watch the final, and the China side stuck around to watch as well. Going down in this morning's final to Hong Kong. Good to see some people around the ground. Wilka into Apasara. Big in swinger. Plays it nicely. They'll take the run. Nervous start for Thailand. Now the left-hander on strike against the away swinger. And the catch is taken. Kayleen Green takes the grab and another wicket falls. Butchertham out for a duck as well. Thailand 2 for 2. What a start this is. Walker Mtile, big outswinger, goes the cover drive, picks out Kayleen Green. Takes a great catch, 2 for 2, Thailand. We saw a bit of this in the game that they played in the round robin. The top 3 failing to get into double figures. So far 2 failing to score. It means the captain is going to have to come out now at number 4 on just 4 balls done. Norimal Chaiwai joining Apasara. Getting some prodigious swing here, Mtile. Wilker's got 2 for 1. Thailand 2 for 2. And captain on screen said at the toss, this was the track winning the toss, wanted to bat first, put the runs on the board, as it might be more difficult to bat in the second innings. So far it's difficult to bat in the first. Montille, 2 balls left to the first. Oh, cut back in as well, but that's nicely played. Work to do for Sima in the deep. Comes around nicely, but there's that good running. Chaiwai is noted for, gets back for 2. One ball left to the first. And swinging, so far it's swinging down leg. Be a leg bye. Started the over with a leg bye, end it with a leg bye, but 2 wickets falling, and Thailand after 1 are 5 for 2. Even the most ardent Namibian fans would be surprised at that scoreline after 1 over. Just terrific bowling. Bowled the lines, bowled the channels, swinging away, swinging in, getting the edge, getting the cover drive. Kayleen Green, who took the catch to take the second wicket, will take the ball from the Argyle Street end. Player of the match yesterday. Mostly for her batting, getting the team home with 2 balls to spare. Hasn't been happy with her bowling. From the games I've seen, it's been pretty good. Been given the responsibility by Captain Wittmann to bowl the second over. Chowai on strike. Something's blown onto the ground. Oh, a cricket ball's rolled on. Honing in on that off stump, played out to cover, no run. That extra cover position, of course, Yasmin Khan there on screen, not wearing the white sleeves today. Drag down a leg, need to re-bowl. And after 3 games, now into the 4th for both these sides, it's nice that most of the players field in the same spot. Helps the commentator out, another wide. For Green, they've got Shahapo at long on and a deep mid-wicket. That one's outside off. Shouldn't beat Deargard. Doesn't. After a couple of loose ones, back to the dots for Green. And gets bat on this one as it was going down leg. Makalei Matile backward of square, keeps it to 1. Another run on the books for Thailand. Ampasara on strike for Thailand. Tries to cut away and pick a gap between point and cover, but just goes straight to cover. Might have been a little bit of glove on that one. We'll wait and see the signal. That's leg buys, a bit of body. Finish off the over. 4 runs coming from it as Thailand move to 9 for 2 after 2. The China team over watching on. That's half of the team. The other half are on the benches over towards Cow Corner for Ampasara, who's on strike. Wilker to continue. Devastating first over, 2 for 3. Fishing at it outside off, beats the bat. Hard for the batters to pick at that pace. Is it going to swing in? She's had those cutting in, swinging away, moving it both directions and going straight on like that one. There's the in swinger. Angling in onto middle stump, pushed out again to cover, and Deergard. Popped up in the air, backward a point over the top. It's going to be a boundary. Simon not able to cut that one off. Went aerial safely over the top of backward point. Popped over the top of Wilker's sister's head. Minkalei sitting at backward point, right on the circle. And that one cleared the circle by quite some margin. Cutting back in again, finds runs fine. Del Van Ziel comes around from square leg, makes it 1. Some good runs continuing to tick over here for Thailand. This partnership can stick together. The loss of those 2 early wickets can be negated. Final delivery of the 3rd. Straight on one there, a mix up, but no damage done. Apasara heads back. 5 runs coming from the 3rd. Thailand 14 for 2. Some of the Hong Kong players sitting with the China side. Deep Kaur, Iqra Saher. I think that's Joylene Kaur sitting there in the white blanket. Played this morning. Got the win for Hong Kong. Green's just going to bowl 1 over to start with. We're going to see a change from the Argyle Street end. Sima into the attack. Had a good game yesterday to a Delaney. Keeps her spot in the side. Swinging away, staying inside the trams. Oh, almost chopped it on. It's down onto the pads. 2 for 12 yesterday against Hong Kong for Sima. This time given some room. Green has a shy, but safely in. Another run. Every run at the moment, getting a cheer from the Thailand team. Watching on. Chaiwai now on strike, gets a wide one as well. It's in the air and it's taken. Another wicket falls and it's a huge one of the Thailand captain. Chaiwai out for 3. Thailand 15 for 3. Given some room, given width, Decides to go aerial through point. And catch easily taken. Confirmation on who took the catch. Could be Naomi Benjamin into the side today. Coming to the crease at number 5, Tupacha, captain yesterday with Chaiwai being rested. And Tua Delaney strikes in her first over. Confirmation on who took the catch. I'll give you that information shortly. Oh, a good delivery as well. It's going to be runs though to start with. Oh, and a mix-up. Go back. They do. Leg, yeah, off the bat. It was Makalei Matile who took the catch at point. Straining my eyes looking for the shirt numbers. Naomi Benjamin 72 and Matile is 75. 75 is at point. It's aerial as well. Suno Whitman's down there. Takes the catch. Thailand have lost 4. This is huge. Simon's got 2 in 1 over. And after 4, Thailand 16 for 4. Apasara out for 7. Tried to go big, but Wittmann was just there waiting for it. Perfect placement. And this is huge. Namibia. And we're beaten by Thailand in the game 1 of the series. They were sent out there to bowl in this game by Thailand. And boy, have they done it. 4 overs done. Thailand 16 for 4. And it's going to be a question, who's going to stand up for Thailand? Out to the middle. Sunita coming in at number 6. At this point, it's got to be these two to at least survive the power play, try to push through to drinks. Dorothea Chan sitting on the ground watching on, enjoying the game as well, playing this morning. Wow. 4 wickets down, shared by 2 bowlers, including this one, Wilker to bowl a third, 2 for 8 so far. Departure on strike. Fishing outside the line of off. Nervy times for Thailand. On again, just past the outside edge, just past the top of off stump. Just trying to survive here, the Thai batters. Can chew up as many dots as they like. So early in the innings. No rush. Run rate still okay. It's all about wickets in hand here. That started outside leg, angling in. Another dot though. And picked that one off middle stump, guided down to deep third. And he run off the bat. Rotate the strike back to Sunita, who was rested yesterday. One of the three having a rest against China. The other two are already back in the dugout. Ramal Chaiwai and Nataya Butchatam. So can Sunita be the one that survives after having an extra day's rest? On big leading edge down to deep third. Delaney there on screen. 2 wickets in a first over. Probably going to bowl a second one, you'd think, coming up after this next delivery. Outside off, backward of point. There's a big mix-up, but gets the body in the way in the end. The throw going to the non-striker's end. So 2 runs coming from the 5th. 1 over left of the power play. Thailand 18 for 4. China national side watching on, looking to learn, finishing 4th in the tournament. It's great for them to come down from the mainland. Delaney to continue. 2 in the first. Chopped in the air, diving chance, just put down with the left hand again. Makalei Matsile, almost an absolute screamer, would have been the catch of the tournament. That wide line bowled by Sima is luring the Thai batters into trying to chip it over the top of point. Dangerous, dangerous at the moment. There's some of the officials and the Hong Kong China captain having a pot of soup. Natasha Miles, after getting her team over the line this morning, back from illness. Chopped in the air again, diving. This time it's taken. Adele Van Zyl with a screamer, and Thailand lose their 5th. Tipacha out for 2. Thailand 19 for 5. This is a great diving catch. Chopped up, scooped up in the air, leaning in forward and rolling. No problems for Adele Van Zyl. And this final has been turned on its head. The undefeated Thailand, 19 for 5. Panita Maya out to the middle, having a fabulous tournament. Got a fifer against China. Also scored, top scored with 27. She's going to have a job to do with the ball today, because at this current rate, Thailand will not be defending a very high total. And I generally don't think the pitch is doing nearly as much as 5 wickets in 5.2 overs is suggesting. It's the shot selection from Thailand. The scoop to point in particular has been their downfall. Maya. Sima's got 3. 3 for 3 off 1.2. That one did stay a bit low, but also wisely left alone by Maya. That's the line that Delaney is bowling outside the line of off. Just luring the batters into going for a scoop to point. Full toss. One bounce to Shehepo. Having to do a big dive to get the first run off the bat for Maya. Gets home safely. Need to give the cricket close a bit of a wash after picking up some Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground dust in the dive. 2 balls left on the power play. And what a power play it's been for Namibia. Half the side down for Thailand inside the power play. So nice and watchful from Sunita. Gonna go on the runner, shy from Shehepo. That was out. Just as a dive and throw went wide of the stumps, survives. Another wicket for Namibia in the 6th. Thailand 21 for 5. Change in bowling from the Victoria Harbour end. Aresta Deergart to bowl her first over. Two wickets so far in the tournament for Deergart. Starting with a dot. Pigeons slowly starting to come in as well here at Ting Kwong Road. One going through first and second slip at the moment. Pigeons now move to gully. Another dot. Power play done. Still with the same field, it looks like. Just the deep third, deep fine leg for Deergart. I want to pop up a little bit. Dribbles forward of point. There you go, the Pigeons through gully. Into a fly slip. Huh. They're going to run as this one goes wide of green. Work to do. They're going to come back for 2 as it goes out towards long on. Driven nicely, can't beat Whitman with one hand, and the roll. Captain's fired up. Tidy over again for Namibia. 2 coming from the 7th. 23 for 5, Thailand. Kayleen Green back into the attack. Mixing up the bowlers here, Namibia. Dotted back. Started it outside the tram line, spun back in a bit, but crunched nicely through extra cover. Much needed boundary for Thailand. Panita Maya took a few balls, then found her range with a wide one from Green. Power through the extra cover region, beating the infield, nobody out deep. Just a long on. That's all I can see. There is a deep square leg as well. Here comes a pigeon. It's going to delay things because the pigeons at Ting Kwong Road don't care. You can shoo them on as much as you like, but they will do it at their own time. Stubborn pigeons at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground, they are. They don't mind if the cricket ball's flying around, if someone's running towards them, take a catch. Happy just to eat some seed. We're good to go. And right on the money that time from Green. Comeback delivery. Okay, pigeon's now moving to a short square leg. Keeps it nice and wide, gets the dot again. Calls a catch. Catch is taken, another wicket falls. Green gets the breakthrough at the end of his second. Yasmin Khan with the catch. And that's the end of Panita Maya for 5. Thailand losing their 6th on 27. It was a full toss to be hit, but rolling the wrist, scooping it up again. This time to extra cover, safe pair of hands, Yasmin Khan. Namibia all on top of Thailand at the moment. Thailand 27 for 6. Janita coming out at number 8. What can she do? Wow. Did anyone predict this? I'm sure the biggest of Namibian fans might have, but after game 1 not going Namibia's way, they've brought their A game to the final here at Ting Kwong Road. Makalei Matile to bowl over number 9. Is it Benjamin, is it? Getting confirmation. It is Benjamin. Naomi Benjamin. Apologies. It's the second time I've mixed those two up today. The 72s and the 75s. Into the side today for Namibia. Replacing Irene Van Zyl. He's going to bowl from the Argyle Street end. Sunita on strike. Starts with a wide one, called wide. Oh, that's almost a catch again. Shaping back in, cutting back in off the seam. Gets the big leading edge going between keeper and first slip. One glove to it from Grasses. Janita survives, gets down the non-striker's end. Sunita on strike now. This one's more deliberate down to deep third. Fleeky first run for Janita. We'll now know what that ball can do on this pitch when she comes out to bowl. Open the bowling from this very end, one would expect. Fuller, can't beat Carnett. Extra cover. Started the game in cloud cover. There's still plenty of cloud around. The sun poking its head out from behind the clouds. Bright sunshine by the end of game one today. Third versus fourth place final. A bit of sunshine back. Brighten things up. And things are plenty bright for Namibia at the moment. Very wide. Given some width, well fielded. Deergart, that was crunched to point. Getting the first one off the edge. That one there, much more out of the middle from Janita. And again, they're going to chance it on the arm. It's got to be close. It's gone. The silly run out causes the seventh wicket to fall for Thailand. They're losing wickets at regular. 32 for 7. Sunita run out. Running, hit straight to Deergart again. This time deciding the single was on. It was not. .32 for 7. And Sunita heads back. Suanan. Kyoto out to the middle at number 9. Not even at the drinks break yet. Wicket to finish off the 9th. Thailand 32 for 7. Kayleen Green to continue. 2 overs, 1 for 7. Thailand will be going into the drinks break in 6 balls time. Not happy with how this has played out so far. Namibia, on the other hand, will be very, very fired up. 3. Having a discussion here. Kayleen Green talking with the captain, Sune Wittmann. And also Shahepo about where the field placing. They're going to keep both of them at mid-on, mid-off inside the circle and perhaps trying to tempt Janita to go aerial. Deep square leg remains in place. Stands up, keeps it along the ground to Khan. That's gone straight through. How did that not? I thought that was going on to the stumps, but must have turned a little bit more than I expected onto the body. Heavy times for Thailand. Left that one alone, was going to be a wide, and did in the end. Missed it all. An extra in the books. 4 balls. Do we get to the halfway mark? It's been all Namibia. Going to ease one. They're going to chance it on Deergaard's arm, I should say. A rusted Deergaard. Little fumble allows them through. Now, they've decided to push Shahapo back to long on, right in front of our broadcast area. Deep mid-wicket as well. Plan, obviously, for Suanan. Uses the wrists to flick it straight back to Green. Goals of catch as it's poked out through square leg. Doesn't carry at all out to Van Zyl. First runs off the bat to Suanan as it was dragged down leg. 1 ball left to get us to the drinks break. Stays just on that tram line, and we will get to the drinks break here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground with Namibia right on top. There's the batting card, and it's all bad news for Thailand. No one into the double figures yet. Both openers out for a duck. And at the moment, 2 out in the middle, just trying to form a new partnership. The bowling card, though, that's a lot more happier news for Namibian fans. Tula Delaney with 3 for 5 off 2. A couple for Wilka Wentile. And Kaylin Green getting 1, and there's a run out as well. So there we have it at the drinks break. Thailand 35 for 7. We're back after the drinks break here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground for the final of the Hong Kong Women's T20I Series. Aaron Bush with you. Namibia versus Thailand. Thailand winning the toss, electing to bat, but it's been all Namibia with the ball in the first 10. 85 for 7, Thailand. It's been really good bowling from Namibia. Wilka Matile is going to bowl out here. 3 overs so far, 2 for 10. This will be the final over in her 4-over spell. Suanan on strike. It's a full one straight on the stumps. Navigates it to green. Keeps it along the ground, nicely through point, nicely timed, nicely placed, not going to get cut off. First boundary for Suanan, much needed for Thailand. Just the third boundary of the innings for Thailand. Is this where the fight back begins for Thailand? This pairing of Suanan and Janita. Bouncer. Nice bouncer over the top of the shoulder, but doesn't matter. Suanan sends that to the boundary as well. Back-to-back 4s. That's the over-the-shoulder warning. Didn't like being hit for 4 here, Maitile. Went the chin music. Suanan said, thank you very much. I'll just help that along around backward of square for 4. Manages to get a smile from Wilka. What's she going to do for the third one? 2 4s in a row. And back to good line and a length and a dot ball. Computer projector you can see on screen, projecting Thailand to get up to 79 from where they were. 7 for 32, they'd be very happy with 79. Going to find the single down to long on. Namibian captain there on screen before. Still running hard in the field. Coming across from mid-off to try to field that one. And to point, no run. Again, not chancing it on Dearguard's arm a second time, a dot to finish off. 9 runs coming from the 11th though, as Thailand moves to 44 for 7. Kayleen Green to bowl out here. 3 overs so far, 1 for 10. Drives nicely. Just the single to long off. Janita been quiet. 2 off 10 so far. Playing the long game. A bit skiddy, stayed a bit low, punch to long on. So what Thailand needs to do from here is just start finding the gaps, taking the singles, 2s available, and loose balls. Suanan will dispatch. Missed out on that one though. Drag down leg, perhaps again the ploy, trying to get Suanan to go out to deep square leg. That one was a bit too leg side. Backward square on the 45. might have come into play if it did not go over the top of the head. Either way, it's just a wide. And that's going to be another single to Shehepo at long on. They brought Shehepo into the circle now to stop that single, and wisely so. Does so right away. Missed out that time, Chinita. Takes the extra though. I do wonder how much of it is a ploy. That backward square on the 45 angle behind. Waiting for anything to be popped up. Take the extra instead. That one there off stump, swept away out through deep mid wicket. .50 runs up for Thailand with that stroke from Chinita. 50 for 7. Handy little 18-run partnership between these two now. Well, big leading edge though, doesn't carry to anyone. And Green's bowled out, and of her 4-over spell, 1 for 16. It's now a runner ball partnership, 18 off 18. Just what Thailand needed. Two bowlers already bowled out for Namibia. Simon back into the attack. 2 overs, 3 for 5. They've still got plenty of bowling to come. Haven't seen the captain bowl either. To a Delaney. Just destructive, tempting people outside the line of off. Scoop it up. Change of ends though for Sima. Still making some changes in the field, bringing long on back inside to mid on. So they can allow for a deep fine leg. That one picks out Widman. On the toes, aiming in at leg stump. On the dot, projector 83. These two forming the partnership. Not happy with that run in, Sima. Back to the mark, reset. The dignitaries enjoying the late afternoon sunshine here at Ting Kwong Road. As we get back live to the action. Hit through the bowler. This should go all the way. Another boundary. Needed. Much needed. Chinita this time with her first. Picked it off stump. Almost Yorker length. Straight back past the bowler for 4. That's aerial, just pops over the top of Green's head, so they'll get through for 2 as it's need to run quickly. Suanan gets back safely. Didn't get all of that one, Shanita, but got enough just to pop it up over the top of the circle. Good runs coming so far this over for Thailand. Picked off the toes again, backward of square. Van Zyl scurries around, keeps it to 1. This is one of the things that Thailand can do to you when you think you've got them on the ropes. All of a sudden, partnerships form when not expected. 25 run, 8th wicket stand at the moment. And takes the single down to long on. Finish off the over. Good runs coming from it. 8 off the over, 13 done, 7 remain. Thailand 58 for 7. Rasta Deergart to ball over 14. Tidy first over, just the 2 runs coming from it. Partnership now more than a runner ball, 26 off 24. Holes of catch, 2 straight. Shahepo comes around. Take the 1. 3 p.m. school bell rings. We've had an hour of play so far. Just a tick under 7 overs remaining in the first innings. It just inside the trams for a dot. Again, picks one off middle. Down to Shahepo. She's going to come up inside the circle now, mid-on, try to cut that single off. Leaving long off. Back on the ropes. Doesn't even make it to Shahepo as Matile does the fielding. Tidy again from Deergart. Oh, inside edge. Just went onto the pad. very close to the edge. I think it might have actually feathered an edge and it might have been put down by Garasses. Either way, it's a dot in the books. 14 done, just 2 coming again from Deerguard's over. Thailand 60 for 7 with 6 overs remaining. Longer this partnership stays together, the higher the Wasp projector goes. Looking at 89 now for Thailand. Calls of catch, it's up in the air, going through cow corner. One hand out, couldn't grasp it in the end. Dragged down leg from Sima. Be her final over to the Delaney. And a fine job, even with that extra. Almost getting a wicket to start her 4th. Another tough chance going down. She's getting just a little bit sloppy in the field for Namibia. After having Thailand on the ropes. Not even on the ropes, they're on the canvas and going the 10 count there at one point. Got to 7. Got back up. 31 run partnership popped up. They're going to chance it. Get through. Green had to come a fair way in to pick that one up, so keeping the runs ticking over. Almost back to the bowler. All went Namibia's way in the first half. The second half, perhaps not just as much so far. 5.2 overs remaining. One's the outside edge, down to Wilker at deep 3rd. 6 and over for Thailand from here will get them to 96, and they'd be more than happy with that. Hong Kong against China this morning managed exactly 100. Not on this pitch, of course, so can't really compare. We don't really know what this pitch is worth because it's the first time we've been playing on it since it was rebuilt. Oh, off the body. Missed it all. Took it the back. That's the end of Tua Delaney's 4-over spell. 3 for 18. Done a great job for Namibia. 5 overs remain. 65 for 7 Thailand. Perhaps not on the back, but on the forearm, that delivery that she missed, Janita. Getting some treatment, just right at the fleshy part inside the elbow, side of the arm. Magic spray out. Birthday boy yesterday. Head of cricket operations for Cricket Hong Kong, China, Ravi Nugdev there, enjoying a cold beverage. Now, one day older than his birthday. We won't say how old he is. We did on the podcast, though. Want to know how old he is? Go to the 8 for 52 podcast on Spotify or Apple. All of Hong Kong cricket news weekly, hosted by me. Arresta Deergart, 2 overs, none for 4. Unlucky not to get a wicket at the end of her last over. She's managed to keep the runs down at least when she's bowling. There's 2 runs off each of the 2 overs. Suanan on strike. Just a little bit of in-swing. Punched hard down to long off. One outside off, but can't take advantage. Janita, another dot. Computer projector up to 91. Good Yorker length ball there from Deergart. Janita trying to give herself some room. Nothing to do but chop it out. Gone. The big breakthrough. Deergart gets the wicket. Caught behind. And Janita out for 15. Thailand lose their 8th. End of a massive partnership between Suanan and Janita. Off the top of the bat. It's the feather edge. And Janita has to depart on 15. Silapon Laumi out to the middle at number 10. Thought those two were going to take it all the way, 20 overs, and get the score up towards 100, but now just 2 wickets in hand. Can Namibia restrict Thailand? Under 80 perhaps. Worked hard, Arresta Deergart into the 3rd over. Finally gets one in the wicket column. Right on the toes, just a touch full, so Silapon will get first runs as it gets through Wilka Matile. .34-run partnership broken this over. Not time to have another 34-run partnership probably for Thailand, but these two need to stick around for a few more overs. Cross batted down to long on. First over from Deergart going for more than 2, but she'll be happy enough getting the wicket, breaking up that partnership after 16. Thailand 68 for 8. We wondered if she was going to have a bowl today, and she is. The captain, Sune Whitman, into the attack for the first time today. Opened the bowling yesterday against Hong Kong. Waiting until the 17th over to have a bowl against Thailand. Probably when I wasn't required. And Thailand were 32 for 7. Looking to get rid of the dangerous Suanan for sure. He's on strike on 17. Straying down leg. Sulaporn's gone for a run. Left Suanan stranded, but managed to get the body between the stumps and the ball incoming. Took it on the body. Sulaporn was going for that leg by no matter what. And took off nice and early and was 3/4 of the way down the pitch before Suanan knew what she was supposed to be doing. In the end, safely home. Driven. Can't beat mid-on. Dropped that one a bit shorter, Wittmann, and got it to cut back in a bit into the body of Lau Mi. Oh, mix up. Oh, the direct hit. Miles gone. Shy at the stumps from Shahepo. Would have been the end of Lau Mi, but she survives. 2 balls left to the 17th. Suanan on 17. Just watchful. It's a bit of a stare from Sune. Sunshine to show how long the shadows are getting here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Oh, and chopped on. That's a huge wicket. Suanan's out for 17. The captain gets the breakthrough. Wittmann with the final delivery of her first over. Thailand lose their 9th on 70. Angling back in. What a delivery that was. Suanan knew nothing about it. Absolute peach from Wittmann. Now we're back to the question, will Thailand bat out their 20 overs here? They've put a lot more runs on than some would have thought at the drinks break. 70 for 9 though. Last pair have to survive 3 overs and try to grind the score up a little bit higher. It's a formidable bowling lineup from Thailand, of course, so the Namibian batters will have their work cut out. Certainly not going to be chasing 3 figures here in the final. Rasta Deergart to bowl out. 3 overs, 1 for 7, successful previous over. Silaport punches hard onto the leg side. Can't beat the infield though. Another dot. A little bit of shape in still. Inner side of the face of the bat for Silaport. Similar again. Same result, 3 dots to start Deergart's final over. Been very impressed with the bowling from Rasta today. 2 off the first, 2 off her second, 3 and a wicket off a third. 3 dots to start the fourth. Another one onto the inner side of the face of the bat. Same result. And dot. Can't beat Yasmin Khan. Going straight to her. 5 dots. Coming out at number 11, should mention. Anicha Kanchampu. Prodigious spinner. Getting plenty of wickets. Going to need them when they come out after the innings break. So far, the damage has been done by the seamers. And that means plenty is going to fall on the shoulders of their lead seamer speedster Chinita after the innings break. 70 for 9 after 18, 2 overs remaining, 1 wicket in hand. A maiden over to finish off for Rasta Deergart. 4 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 7. Shane Vipman will bowl the penultimate over from the Victoria Harbour end. And Nietzsche will face her first delivery after sitting down the non-striker's end for 6 deliveries of the previous over. Straying down leg, mix up. Couldn't throw hard enough with the gloves on there, Garasis, unfortunately. Only chance of a run out there would have been throw the glove, chance the arm. No doubt what Silaport Naomi wants, and that is to get down and face some deliveries. So, second time she's done that, gone for a quick run. Person on strike wasn't quite sure she was coming. She's on strike now, Silaport. She has to get sent back. Person that runs everyone out. Gotta be careful not to run herself or her partner out here. Went straight to Van Zyl. That square leg. This time, and we'll get 3 safely as it goes out to mid-off. Namibia won't mind that, apart from the extra run, but it does bring Nietzsche back on strike. Maybe try to target the number 11. Straight back to the bowler. Might end up in the 70s here in Thailand, and will that be enough in the final? big hitting Namibian batting lineup, facing against that crack Thailand bowling attack. Going to be a fascinating second innings after the innings break either way. Straight back to the ball. They're not going to get to the 20th over. That's the end of Thailand. All out for 72. Anija out for a duck as Whitman gets a second. 2 for 2. And they finish off Thailand 72 runs. Means Namibia's going to need 73 for victory here in the final of the Hong Kong Women's T20I series. We're in the innings break. And there's the replay. Takes an easy catch. And Anija heads back. Get ready. Come out to bowl in around 10 minutes time, batting and bowling cards in the first innings. There it is, all out Thailand for the first time in the tournament. China took them to 9 yesterday, which was by far the most, but today all bowled out. Only 2 players into double figures, Chanita and Suanan. Everyone else low and 3 ducks as well to get to 72 with 14 extras. The bowling for Namibia was awesome. That first 10 overs just put the pressure on. 7 for 32, you can see fall of wickets. That's where the pressure to Thailand was too much. Wilka Mantile, 2 for 19. Kayleen Green, 1 for 6. 3 for Saima to Delaney. Rasta Dirkat with a wicket, 1 for 7. And the captain right at the end, 1.5 overs, 2 for 2. In the innings break here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Join us in about 8 minutes' time. We'll wrap this tournament up and crown somebody the 2024 Hong Kong Women's T20I Series champion. Welcome back to Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Aaron Bush with you for this gripping final of the Hong Kong Women's T20I Series. Thailand versus Namibia. Thailand bowled out for the first time in the tournament for 72 as the umpires Tabarak Dar and umpire Venkatesh head back out to the middle. The opening batters for Namibia, Adele Van Zyl and the captain Sune Wittmann also heading out. Thailand, they're going to have to bowl their best game today, defending just 72. The old rule, if it can happen to them, it can happen to the opposition. They can look to try to bowl out Namibia. It's one of those ones you don't feel like the batting lineup from Namibia, you can just put the run rate pressure on when it's 72 on the board. Might have to look at getting 10 wickets here. Namibia not being bowled out either. Chanita, as expected, to open the bowling from the Victoria Harbour end for Thailand. We've seen plenty of swing with these white balls. The pitch giving some assistance to the seamers as well. So it'll be on the shoulders of Chanita and Panita Maya, who's sitting in slip, to try to get all the wickets, and with support from the likes of Anisha. Nanapat back with the gloves on today after taking a break from keeping yesterday. Sune Wittmann just gathering her thoughts. Two for two with the ball. Now out there in the middle, trying to lead the Namibia side to victory here in Hong Kong. Umpire Tabarak Dar says play. Here we go. The final innings. Swings it too far down leg. Extras will have to be kept under control as well from Thailand. Usually very clinical. Bowled no wides yesterday in that demolition of China. Bowling them all out for 8. 9.1 overs, but no wides in those 9.1 overs. They started with one today. Oh, inside edge. Races away. Will get cut off. Apasara down in the deep. First runs off the bat for Namibia. As Sune Wittmann just tells Van Zyl, it's shaping in. Be aware. Of course, Chanita can get it to go the other way as well. Which is what the slip's in place for. The one angling in. Another corker of a delivery. The pitches here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground, prepared by Jasham Udum and his team. Given a bit for the bowlers. Whether it's spinners or seamers, depending on the pitch. Yorker length in swinger, squeezed out. Nanapat does the fielding from behind the stumps. Wittmann back on strike. Taking the slip out now, moving to gully for Meyer. And finds the gap between point and gully. 4 runs. Beautifully played. Sunita has to go pick that one up from the ropes as Wittmann waits on it. It comes back in and then picks that gap. And put Meyer into gully, but finds the gap between the two. Nicely played. First boundary for Namibia. They're on a tear. 7 off the first over, 1 ball remaining. Just needing 73. Solid start. Good start for Namibia. And again, but this one goes more square to point. So finishes with a dot, 7 off the first. Namibia needing another 66 off the final 19 at 3.47. Butchertam to bowl the first over from the Argyle Street end. Another one of the seamers. A spinner, I'm sorry. That's why the lid's on for Nunaput. Slip in place. Backward of square. The no-run zone, as we like to call it when Thailand plays. Silverthorne allow me in that position. One drags down leg, another extra in the books. Again, pokes it back with a point into the no-run zone. Comes forward a little way. More dots. Good for Thailand. Plenty of chat in the field. Again, squaring up, going backward of square. Wants to try to find that gap, perhaps a bit further towards square. The deep mid-wicket in place, so squeeze a single or two through square leg. At the moment going too fine. This one goes to the captain, Chaiwai at mid-wicket. So there is the run he was looking for as it goes just forward of square. Nina Meyer comes in off the boundary. 2 runs coming from the second as Namibia move to 9, needing another 64 from here. after 2. Thailand were also 9. They were 9 for 2. Namibia navigating the first 2 overs better on that wicket column. Janita found some edges in that first over to Van Zyl. It's close. Tabarakdar gave it some thought and the finger goes up. The first wicket does fall for Namibia on 9. They're 9 for 1. Adel Van Zyl out for 2, LBW. Cutting back in. Just above the knee roll. And umpire Darm puts the finger up. First wicket falls for Namibia. Thailand get what they needed. That's an early wicket. They need a few more as well. Yasmin Khan, as always, coming out at number 3. Janita. So he thought, just like in the first innings, where the seamers did all the damage, most of the damage. Janita's the first one to strike for Thailand. Janita to Khan. On the boot. That one, umpire Dar says, perhaps going down leg. Fired up, Janita, smile on the face. Attacking the Namibia batters in this 3rd over. And again onto the pad, pleading. Not out, says umpire Dar. Well, first 3 balls of this over it's been. Looked like Namibia was starting to get on top. Fight back from Janita. Driven nicely, can't beat mid-on. And at what point we'll see Anisha, who was just there at mid-on with the ball. That's gone. Oh, no, again. Thought that was going to go straight on. What an over this has been. Too much in swing. Go straight on. Khan surviving. Another one darting back into the body. A wicket maiden for Janita and Thailand. 3 done. Namibia still 9. They're now 9 for 1, needing 64 in 17. Departure Putawong to bowl over number 4. Not there, just bowling the 1 over. deciding to mix it up from the Argyle Street end. Left arm around the wicket. As they're going to run on Sulaporn's a moment. Uncharacteristic. There was a misfield from Lau Mi. Both Whitman and Khan realised immediately when they took off who it had gone to. They were both a number of steps down the pitch. Had to turn around rapidly. The misfield means no damage done. And squaring up and going forward. Chai Wai into the action, just wide of the stumps. A couple of nervous attempts at runs and one run. Gets the score into double figures for Namibia. And getting some turn there. Departure's a bit shocked at how much that one kicked and turned. Certainly brought a smile to her face. Straighter this time. And there's the Lee boys and their dad, 80. Hong Kong supporters in the morning, Thailand supporters in the afternoon. They're going to need some wickets here. Calls a catch, but goes in the gap. He's going to get some runs as it keeps on going. Out to where the Lee family is tucking into some ice cream or something. Khan finally finds first runs. The 2. In the block hole, squirted out to point. End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. Namibia 12 for 1 after 4. Tanita will bowl a third here, coming off a wicket maiden. Whitman, 4 overs have been bowled in the innings. She's only faced 5 deliveries. Khan's eaten up 9. On the pads, but yes, thought it might have been going down leg, but umpire Tabarak Dar with a much better view of it than me, puts the finger up, and the second wicket falls. Both openers back in the sheds for Namibia. Whitman out, LBW. Finger goes up. And Whitman's out for 6. The captain heads back to the dugout. The keeper, Mesli Garasis, in her 50th international T20, comes to the crease at number 4 with the team on 12. They only need another 61 from here. They've got 8 wickets in hand. They've lost 2 in the power play. Thailand at 4.1 overs were 16 for 4. So ahead on the runs, down on the wickets. Tanita's got 2. All the wickets so far to Suraruang. Keep bowling those leg cutters, in swingers, causing trouble for the Namibia batters. That's a full in swinger. More in swing. Goes down past the leg stump. Tanita almost unplayable at the moment. Coming off the back of a wicket maiden. And trying to put together another one here. And again, as it shapes back in, not far away, poking at it, Garasis. Fuller trying to get the in-swing onto the off stump and clob it out. Nietzsche does the fielding. 1 ball left of the 5th. Oh, and it's going to be runs as the inside edge goes down to Apasara. So, fluky run to ruin the wicket maiden. And a good one again for Thailand as Namibia lose their second. They're 13 for 2 after 5, needing 60 more in 15. Nataya Butchatam back into the attack. They're just mixing it up from the Argyle Street end. Nadia bowling over 2, but not bowling over 4. But will bowl over 6 to finish off the power play. Any specific bowlers for specific batters of the Namibian lineup. Pulled away, calls of catch, doesn't carry. out to Panita Meyer in the deep. Take one. Yasmin Khan just dabs it to Chaiwai at mid-wicket. Calls a catch it, it's up in the air. And the catch is taken by Apasara. The third wicket falls for Namibia. Butatam gets the breakthrough this time. Yasmin Khan departs for 2. Namibia 14 for 3. Scooped up in the air. We saw a few scooped up in that first innings as well. This one going to Apasara at mid-off. Safe pair of hands and very happy. 3 down now for Namibia. 14 on the board. Wilka Montile coming out at number 5 with 1 ball left to the power play. Comparison time. Thailand were 20 for 5. But of course they had that big partnership for the 8th wicket. Moment a partnership required for Namibia. Will it be Montile and Merzali that can do the job for Namibia? Nataya, the first wicket of the game, but the final, a nice one full on the toes to finish off with. 1 run on a wicket coming in the 6th. Power play done. Namibia 14 for 3. They need another 59 in 14. Well, this pitch is turning into a bit of a bowler's paradise. Plenty of catches being taken as well. So some missed strokes. Top of some LBWs. Chinita's going to bowl out here. 3 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 8. Wide that one. Rare wide one from Chinita. Didn't cut back in at all. Staying just on the tram line. Played by Garasas out to point. Calls of catch, but that's been swatted for 4. Departure trying to chase it down, but going between deep square and mid-wicket. Aerial on the short one, using the cutting back in. Nicely played. Good runs for Garasas and Namibia. Deep square leg of Departure is the only one out forward of square. Staying with deep third and fine leg. That one goes to Silaporn backward of point. Even at 18 for 3, the computer giving Namibia a 96% chance of taking home the championship trophy today. Thailand obviously with other ideas. Rolled the wrists over on that one and bottom edge, inside edge, diving effort from Apasara. Sunita helps clean up, come back for 2. Clever ball from Chineda, mixing it up and causing the misstroke. Fortuitous for Garasas. Take the runs, move them to 20. All thoughts of a run not available. Suwanan in quickly. One ball left of Chineda's 4-over spell. This one is slightly expensive. She's done the damage early on with 2 wickets. On the pad. Again, Apasara will have to come and clean up. Does. Takes the one leg by and will retain strike Garasas after 7. Namibia are 21 for 3. There's the worm. That's how tight it is at the moment. Comparison, Thailand was 23 for 5 at this point. Namibia 21 for 3. Wickets in hand for Namibia. Where after the drinks break, where that big partnership. Departure again, just rotating the 2 bowlers from the Argyle Street end. Goes backward of square to Sulapon to the no-run zone. Garasas figures that out pretty quickly and heads back. Wilka Matile had no interest in that single, running to the danger end. Another dot. All spinning back, thought it was going down leg. It was that turn that Departure got last over as well, this time finding it outside of leg. Continuing the string of dots for Putawong. Most teams in associate cricket struggle to defend 72, but Thailand's one of those ones that can. Maybe you're going to have to try to find some runs. Tip back, straight to Tapacha, and the 4th wicket falls. They get another one. Namibia lose their 4th. Garasas out for 8. They're 21 for 4. Aren't they excited? Getting themselves right back into the game here. Tapacha forces the misstroke, does her own fielding. Caught and bowled. And Namibia lose their 4th. Arasta Deargut to the middle at number 6 for Namibia. Comparison, Thailand were 27 for 5. Namibia 21 for 4. Thailand bowled out for the first time in the competition in the final, but doing their best to defend 72. One ball left to the 8th. Scooped onto the leg side. Chaiwai runs around to do the fielding. They'll get through for a single. End of another good one for Thailand. Just the one run coming from it and a wicket. Namibia 22 for 4 after 8. They need 51 from here in 12. Can these two for Namibia survive the next 2 overs, make it through to drinks, and then try to form that partnership that we saw from Chanita and Suanan? They got Thailand up to a decent score. It was 7 for 32 at one point. China squad sticking around. Great to see they're supporting and watching on the full tournament. They're going to switch Nadia down to the Victoria Harbour end now. Happy with the slower bowlers. Yet to see Maya into the attack. To be honest, Butchatam and Putawong have done a pretty good job. Butchatam 2.1 overs, 1 for 3. Tapacha 2 overs, 1 for 4. It's nicely driven, but straight to Sunita. There on screen. Oh, big fresh airy from Rasta. Trying to go big and trying to clear the infield, which is not a bad idea if you can make good connection, because offside, everyone inside the circle. Coverage on the leg side deep. Plenty of ooh out there at the moment. Thailand players getting excited. Scooped in the air, it's going to be another wicket, the 5th one falls. Dearcard out for 1. And Thailand get their 5th. Namibia 22 for 5. Tries to scoop it up in the air, straight to the captain, Chaiwai. I think it was Chanita, in fact. Might have taken the catch. We'll get confirmation on that one. Kayleen Green coming to the crease, the player that had to save Namibia yesterday against Hong Kong, is going to have to do it again with the bat today. Confirmation it was Chanita with the catch. End of another successful over, a wicket maiden for Butchatam. 9 overs done. Namibia 22 for 5. Departure. Putawong to continue from the Argyle Street end. 2 overs, 1 for 4. Comparison time. This was when Thailand were 32 for 7. But at the moment, they won't be too upset with that because they've got Namibia at 22 for 5. And it's the spin twins of Tapacha and Natia
getting it done at the moment. Into the middle order. Chile inches it backward off square. Two fielders lurking backward of square. They've got the one on the 45, which usually is Sulaport, and is now going to be switched to Sulaport, with Chanita moving to square leg. It's cut away forward of point. Work to do. Suanan chasing it down. Pick up and throw, but they'll come back for an easy two. That's some good runs for Namibia. I mean, few and far between as of late. Again, these two just need to survive. 4 more balls. Go enjoy a quick drink. Come back, finish the game off. Right on the toes, squeezed out to square. The sun slowly starts to go down here at Tin Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Temperature dropping. It's a bit of a cool breeze from the north. They're going to take a run and force the error from Apasara. And again, that's what they need to do. Still less than run a ball, less than 5 runs per over required. Don't need to be doing is chipping it in the air and getting caught. Easier said than done. Very good bowling. And that's gone through. Take the top of off. The 6th wicket falls for Namibia, and it's the big one of Kayleen Green, the rescuer yesterday, out for a duck. Tipacha strikes, gets his second. Beautiful delivery. Left arm coming off middle and leg, turning onto the top of off stump. Green has to go for a duck. We're going to take the drinks break here at Tin Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Oh, it's tight. 25 for 6 Namibia. Same time, 35 for 7 for Thailand. We'll be back with all the live action in a few moments' time. We're back after the drinks break. The final coming down to the last 10 overs here at Tin Kwong Road. Appeal, that's the final delivery of the 10th. Another good one for Thailand, 3 runs coming from it, and the wicket. Namibia 25 for 6. They got 10 overs left. They need to find 48 runs with 4 wickets in hand. Change in bowling. Keeping it over for Butchertam. Sunita into the attack from the Victoria Harbour end. And the sisters out in the middle together now. They're the ones being gifted, I use that word lightly, the responsibility of trying to get Namibia home here and hold aloft the 2024 Hong Kong Women's T20I Series trophy, which we'll be presenting at the end of this game. Stick around, lots of presentations to do, including player of the final and the winning trophy and runner-up trophy. Straight to Suanan, been active in the field. Interesting that I know the seamers did the job for Namibia mostly. It's been the spinners for Thailand as always. We still haven't seen Anita. They still haven't used the seamer of Maya. Still got bowling options to come. Wanting a run through square, not available. Shanita onto it quickly. Picks that one off leg. Again, and little fumble in the field from Sulaporn. Hasn't been in the action much today. A couple of times when she hasn't grasped it cleanly. That one will go down leg for an extra, rare one. The third wide so far for Thailand, giving up too many extras. Keeping the dots running. Spun too much, that one, going down leg. With a dot to finish with, 2 runs coming from Sunita's first. 11 done, 9 remain. 46 more required with 4 in hand of 54 balls for Namibia. Sulaporn allow me to have a bowl from the Argyle Street end. First time today. Run rate required just a tick over 5 for Namibia. Covering the leg side field in the deep. Nietzsche wideish long on. Captain Chaiwai at deep mid wicket. So a deep square leg. And a deep cover on the offside. Drag down, double bounce. Should be just cleared the popping crease. It's a bit unfortunate for Wilker. Just bounced further down to stop the no ball, but pretty unplayable. In the books as a dot. In the histories of balls delivered, nobody will remember. Suanan in the deep cover position. Now Mekalei looking to get off the mark. Find the singles. Another one staying low from Sulaporn. Not bowling from a great height. tallest player out there. Staying low, skidding on. And that one starting on the off stump, spinning away. More dots, which is adding more run rate required pressure to Namibia. Will find runs out to deep cover and get off the mark. Two off the over, one ball remaining in the 12th. Oh, it was a very good delivery to finish off with. It will just be two off the 12th as Namibia move to 29 for 6. 44 required and 5.5 and over. Five and a half per over, where Namibia haven't gone for more than 2 or 3 in the last few. Where can they find the runs? And we were wondering when we would see Anicha Kanchampu, and it's going to be over 13. Sitting second on the wicket-taking list for the tournament. One behind Hong Kong star Carrie Chan, who picked up a forfeit in the morning's final. Only bowled in 2 games. This is the 3rd game Anicha's bowled in. Taken 7 so far. Take 1 to start with, which is what Namibia needs. Not a lot of chat in the Namibia dugout at the moment. They're starting to fire up. No run this time. Departure in quickly. Lots of chat still out in the field for Thailand, looking for these final 4 wickets. A misfield allows a single. Straight through Butchertam. And chopped on. Anicha gets one already, goes equal top of the wicket table and gets the 7th as Thailand put the pincers on Namibia. 31 for 7. Makaleli Mtile out for 2. Again, Anicha just knows how to find the wickets. Throughout the tournament, got a 3 foot, got a 4 foot, now got 1 in the first over. Shahepo out at number 9. And wowee. When Thailand were 32 for 7, told me that they're going to be very good chance of holding aloft the trophy. I would have called you a liar. Never write off the Thai side though. Managing to find that one partnership that managed to get the score up to a decent total. Now doing it with the ball chopped up in the air. Takes 1. Well, it's been a low-scoring final. Hasn't been short on excitement. Plenty of wickets falling. 17 so far today in this game. Oh, that's cut away nicely. Could go all the way. Keep Namibia in the hunt. A boundary to Wilker. Another wicket falling, but 7 runs coming from that over. Just what Namibia needed apart from the wicket falling. They're 36 for 7, needing 37 in the final 7. Nicely played. Cut away, beating the infield. While we asked when we'd see Anija and Sunita into the attack from the Argyle Street end. Still not seen Punita Meyer. Expect at this point, may not be used. 7 overs remaining. Sunita, first over for just 2 runs. Shahepo on strike. Up in the air, oh, luck's of fortune. 1 bounce to Naomi. Could have gone straight up to the keeper, could have got a bit more distance on it and carried to Sulaport. Takes the 1. It's the runs ticking over. They're past the halfway mark now. Wickets in hand, a concern for Namibia. It only takes 1 partnership. Turn the game on its head. No run on the offside available. Will find runs on the offside this time, down to Apasara at long off. Goes the sweep backward of square, the sweeper in place of Punita Meyer. Every run just brings Namibia closer. .34 off 38. 3 wickets in hand. Coming across the stumps. Gone to Sulaport. Someone's out here. Just a matter of raffling it. And in the end, I think it's Mwatile who's been run out. Gone into the no-run zone, and Sulaport, as she has every game, has struck. Well, that's disaster for Namibia, losing Mwatile. Naomi Benjamin coming out at number 10. And this could be another wicket. We're getting towards the close. Tanita takes the catch. 2 wickets in a row if we get that far. It'll be a hat-trick ball next over. Namibia lose their 9th. Shahepo out for 3. Just 1 more wicket for Thailand to be crowned the 2024 Hong Kong Women's T20I Series champions. Clinical display by Thailand. on Nietzsche. Chompu has the chance to go atop by herself as the leading wicket taker in the competition. Picks up one more. We'll get 9 wickets for the tournament. Starts with a good one. Spinning too much there from Nietzsche to Benjamin. Turning back in again. Finds a single. I think it's a bit too far now for the final pair to try to find this. 33 runs at a runner ball against this Thailand bowling outfit. While I want Anita to get top of the table, most wickets, I also want Sunita to bowl the hat-trick ball. Can't have both, there's only 1 wicket left. As Tua Delaney faced first delivery. Starting to get a little dark here. Might be fortunate we got going the full 20. Cloud cover not helping us out. It's only 4:35 p.m. local time. It's getting rather dark. Still plenty of light to play cricket in. So if Saima Tuadelene can survive this ball, Sunita will have a chance to pick up the first hat-trick of the tournament and finish the game and win it for Thailand. Ooh, that was a good one turning back in, but does survive. 1 run coming from the 15th. Only question is, will Chaiwai throw the ball to Sunita? We'll make a change, hoping, fingers crossed, Sunita will get to bowl the hat-trick ball. Very much looks like she will. Now here we go. We've had plenty of hat-trick balls in this tournament, but we have not had a hat-trick. And it'd be quite the hat-trick if it was to end the game and win the tournament for Thailand. Naomi Benjamin on strike. Survives. We won't get a hat-trick for the tournament. A bit of excitement late. It's past the bowler. Apasara will do the fielding. Bat on ball. They're going to go for a run on the arm of Tanita. A direct hit. Would have been out. Had to be gloved by Nanapat. Just gave enough time for Saima to make it safely down. Two balls left of the 16th. Cutting back in with the spin again. Fine bowling. zips on through. Well, that first ball would have been a team hat-trick, but didn't happen in the end. 2 runs coming from the 16th. Namibia 42 for 9. How can Thailand find this final wicket quickly? Or can Namibia grind it out to the full 20? Okay, after the team hat-trick went begging, now it's time for Anita to perhaps get the most wickets in the tournament. Equal at the moment with Carrie Chan from Hong Kong, China on 8. They played 1 less game. Need to confirm that as well. Make sure. Maybe, yes, she's on 7 at the moment, I should say, Anita, so. And the finger goes up. There's the game. Thailand wins. Anita does get another one. Gets 8 for the tournament. Tops the table. And Namibia bowled out for 42. Thailand victors by 30 runs in the 2024 Hong Kong Women's T20I series. And a very, very happy Thai group of players in the huddle as they are worthy victors, went undefeated throughout the tournament, and showing that even if you bowl them out for a reasonably lowish score, 72, they can defend anything. Bowling Namibia all out for 42. The first game of the tournament where all 20 wickets fell in a game. We're going to be doing the presentations very, very shortly. Talk to the captains, player of the final, and present the big trophy in front of the champions board. So stay with us. We'll have a look at the batting and bowling card before I go get ready for the presentation. Just 1 player into double figures for Namibia today. It was Wilka Matile with 11. And tidy bowling, only the 3 extras from Thailand. Their bowling card today, look at that. 4 players with Tufa. And also a single to Sunita. Laomi just bowling the 1 over. A clinical effort from Thailand and worthy winners of the 2024 Hong Kong Women's T20I series. Join me very shortly for the presentation and interviews coming up. Stick around.
Well, that brings to an end a fabulous week of cricket here in Hong Kong for the Women's T20I Series 2024. A thrilling final in the end. Thailand getting the win by 30 runs. We've got some appreciation awards to give out as well before we get to the player of the final, the runner-up award, and then the Champions Trophy. We're going to start with the appreciation token for the officials here today. And we're going to bring in Mr. Kevin Stiles, cricket convener of Craigengau Cricket Club, to present. Kevin, thanks for joining us. And we're going to start with match referee for all 4 days here, Mr. Gandhi. Done a great job. Next, we're going to bring up the umpires. We'll start with umpire Venkatesh. Third umpire today, umpire Yo-Yo from China. Umpire Mary Henderson. Umpire Shelton de Cruz doing the officiating this morning in the third versus fourth final. And umpire Tabarak Dar out in the middle for the final today. Next, we're going to bring in the group of scorers that have helped out doing the scoring throughout the weekend. And finally, we're going to thank the ground staff who put on a great pitch here today. And for the whole lot, led by Jasim Udin and the team. Here is Jasim, head groundskeeper here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Okay, now we're going to move on to some more awards. Kevin, you're going to stick around. And we're going to name the player of the final today. It goes to a Thailand player. It is Tanita. We're going to have a quick chat to you, player of the match, Tanita. We're going to bring the captain in, Chai Wai, to help translate for you. How was it out there today? Watching you bowl was just amazing, trying to protect that low score, but at the in-swing, the cutters, that was so good to watch.
เป็นไงบ้างโบทั้งสวิงทั้งคัตเตอร์กับสกอร์ที่ต่ำขนาดเนี้ยตัวเองคิดว่า
I feel little pressure, but I have to do my best.
Okay, player of the match, Tanita. Congratulations. We'll see you back when we do the awards for the champions. Now we're going to bring in Ms. Rebecca Merritt, Director of Development for Cricket Hong Kong, China. We're going to do the runners-up, and it's going to be for the Namibian side. We'll get the team to come across and present the awards for the runners-up of the 2024 Hong Kong Women's T20I Series, led by the captain, Sune Whitman. Run through the full side, name all the players. Irene Van Ziel, not playing today, but played for 3 of the games. Naomi Benjamin, Makalei Mantile, Vicky Hamanyala, Mesali Garasis, Sylvia Shahepo, Arasta Deargard, Kayleen Green, Bianca Manuel, Adele Van Ziel, Yasmin Khan, Saima Tuadeleni, and Wilka Matile. As the team files on through, once everybody has collected their medal, we'll have a chat with the captain about how today went. It was a great effort by Namibia to make the final after beating Hong Kong, China yesterday. But on the day, it was Thailand's victory. Okay, a big thank you to you, Rebecca Merritt, presenting that. We're going to bring Sune Wittmann in for a quick chat about today's game. Sune, just didn't go your way in the end. I thought when you had Thailand 7 for 32 in that first innings, the game was yours, but their bowling lineup is pretty tough.
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing. I think 72 is a pretty chaseable score, especially on the pitch we played on today. And with our depth, yeah, this is a day you need a whole team unit to step up. And unfortunately, the batting didn't go our way. But like I said, there's a lot of positives to take out of this tournament, and that's the only way we're going to go forward, is getting better at the things you're not good at and building on the positive things.
Well, commiserations on the loss, but congratulations on making it to the final here this afternoon at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Captain for Namibia, Sune Wittmann. We're now going to bring in the chairperson from Cricket Hong Kong, China, Burji Shroff. Oh, I'm sorry, which one's this one award? The runners up. That's for you guys. We'll bring back in the Namibia side. Apologies. Come in for your, just hand to the captain, okie dokie, as Rebecca Merritt comes back in. The team comes back across. There's the trophy. Runners up here at the 2024 Women's T20I. We'll get some team photos of the runners up. Great effort. Coming a long way from Namibia over to Hong Kong. And we're so gracious that they have made the journey, made the final, and are runners up for 2024. Congratulations, Namibia, and commiserations on the day. We will now bring in the chairperson of Cricket Hong Kong, China, Burji Shroff, to present the trophies. But first off, the medallions to the winning team. That is Thailand for 2024. Congratulations, Thailand. Led by the captain, Nuramal Chaiwai. Number 52, Suwanan. Chayanisa, number 8. Rosanane, number 15. Nanapat, number 25. Player of the match for the final, Chanita. Nataya, number 7 for Thailand. Chapacha, the captain yesterday, and did a job with the ball today in the final. As did Sunita, number 23. Apasara, number 3 batter for Thailand. Equal leading wicket taker in the competition, Anicha with 8 wickets. Nanapat. The run-out queen, Sulaporn Laumi. And Panita Maya, the only player for the tournament with a fifer. We'll step back in and we'll invite the captain to pick up the trophy to be the 2024 champions here in Hong Kong. Okay, we'll have a quick chat first. You can't escape yet. The team's ready over the champions board, but we have a quick chat first. How was it today? Was it a bit nervous for that first innings?
Yeah. So I think we lost 5 wickets in the power play. You know, we have to think about that too much. Yeah, but we have to leave that behind and looking forward what we have gonna do. And I mean, we have to stay in the present. What we can do and do the best. Yeah.
Well, the runs on the board, 72 with that good partnership right at the end. But then the bowling, winning by 30 runs in the end, bowling the team out. How was your bowling performance today, did you feel?
Before we going out in the ground, we talk about positive thinking. So we just to the word in the Thai word. We just have everybody have to bowl in a good 10 ball. We have to take 10 wicket. We just keep and saying about that. Yeah, and I think for the bowler they do a brilliant job. I want to give the big cap for them. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. You are champions for 2024. Your team's over there with the board. Go join them. We want to hear the big cheer as we wrap up that. Here we go. As the Thai team celebrates, we just want to quickly say a big thank you to everyone at Cricket Hong Kong Broadcast for helping to bring the coverage to you over the 4 days. It's been a wonderful tournament. We look forward to another one next year. Until then, Aaron Bush signing off.
When the smooth as good.